The rain had just started when Elijah Carter, a quiet high school student, boarded the city bus after his after-school job. His uniform was still damp from washing dishes at the diner down the street, and his backpack carried the scent of soap and tired ambition. The bus was half empty, just a few commuters scrolling through their phones. Elijah took a seat near the middle, by the window, careful not to disturb anyone. A few stops later, a white woman and her young son got on. The boy, maybe 6 or 7, looked at Elijah with the innocent curiosity of someone who hadn't yet learned how to categorize people. But the woman's eyes lingered longer. She glanced at the empty seats nearby, then at Elijah. Her lips tightened. "Come, honey," she said, tugging her son's arm. "Let's sit somewhere else." The boy frowned. "But there's space here, Mommy." I said, "Move," she hissed under her breath. The bus went silent. Elijah kept his gaze out the window, pretending not to notice, but his hands clenched around the strap of his backpack. He'd seen this before. The quiet shift of bodies, the subtle message of separation. At the next stop, an older man stepped on. His clothes were neat but worn, his hair gray at the temples. He looked around, spotted the scene, and took the seat right next to Elijah. "Evening, young man," the stranger said warmly. Elijah blinked, surprised. "Evening, sir." The woman's eyes darted toward them. The boy watched, puzzled. The old man leaned slightly toward Elijah. "Don't ever shrink to make someone else comfortable," he said softly. "That's not why you were made." Elijah swallowed hard, his throat tight. "Yes, sir." They rode in silence for a while. Rain streaked the windows, city lights blurring outside. The bus driver hummed quietly to the radio. As the bus slowed near the woman's stop, her son tugged at her sleeve. "Mommy," he said, voice small. "Why didn't you want to sit with him?" The question landed like a stone in water. The woman froze, words caught somewhere between guilt and pride. She didn't answer. She just looked away. When they stepped off, the little boy turned back and waved at Elijah. "Bye." Elijah smiled faintly and raised a hand. "Bye." The old man chuckled. "See? Kids don't see what adults do until we teach them." Elijah nodded slowly, eyes on the boy disappearing into the drizzle. "Maybe we can unteach it too." The old man patted his shoulder. "That's where it starts." As the bus pulled back into traffic, Elijah looked out at the rain-slicked streets, lights reflecting like scattered hope. For the first time that day, he didn't feel small. Somewhere in the quiet hum of the city, a truth took root inside him, soft but unshakable, that even in moments of cruelty, kindness could still answer back, and that one small act of courage could begin to rewrite everything. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.